you need to get smart. What you need to do, you need to take a day off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are typically the days that everybody restocks. You need to go for a little drive. You need to go to Target, Dick's, Walmart, everywhere around you. It might be different for you. For me, I get no luck at Walmart ever. Um, but you need to go everywhere around you, and you need to drive to every single store that carries Pokemon. Oh, a little buddy. You need to go to every single store that carries Pokemon, and you need to stock them. You need to figure out when it is that they're doing their restocks. We did this for 2 weeks, and then we figured out. I went to a Target on my lunch break, and I figured out that their restock was about that time on that day. Oh, another IR, Dreepy, little cutie Dreepy. And because I did that, that's why we were able to get a lot of what we have today, because a lot of what we have today came from that Target. Dick's is a sleeper now. Dick's is a sleeper. Maybe you need some ends PP up, right? Dick's is a sleeper because guess what? They had ETBs on release day. Now these ETBs were $60, but there was no competition. I walked in there, grabbed 2 of them, and walked out a happy guy. But that's how you have to think. So I understand, like, we all have time commitments. Look, I work a 50-hour-a-week job. I get it, right? There's time commitments. I have 2 kids. I have plenty of other commitments that I have to do. I don't have all day to do this. But I had to decide, did I want to keep using that as an excuse? Team Rocket's transceiver. Or did I want to save a ton of money? What do you think I did? Now, not only did I save a ton of money, but also this is potentially profitable. Everything I've seen so far leads to yes. And I don't want to tell you that as like okay, go be a scalper. I open everything. I don't sell the product that I find. I'm running a YouTube channel, right? I'm sharing this with you guys. But you need to get out and you need to do that work. There are plenty of Pokemon channels out there that open tons of product that pay MSRP for everything. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and name them all because then this video would take forever. But they're not doing anything crazy. I know, like, there's one channel that their dad just finds it at MSRP and gives it to them. Or not gives it to them, but I'm sure. Oh, little Sprigatito. Dang, this ETB is hot. 4 hits already, 2 ultra rares and 2 IRs. Their dad checks Pokemon machines or, checks stocks or whatever. But if you go out and you do that research long enough, you're going to figure out when those restocks are. And when you figure that out, you just start going on that day. You're not going out forever, right? Because those restocks outside of release day are always on the same day. Like, these are vendors. They have schedules. They have certain sources that to be to certain days. And that's where they're going to be. Will it switch up every once in a while? Am I guaranteeing you that once you find a restock day, it's always going to be on that? I can't guarantee you that. But what I can guarantee is that if you put in the work, eventually you will get Pokemon MSRP and you will figure out exactly how to do it. It's very rare I go out at all anymore and don't find something. I mean, the area that I live in is kind of blessed as far as Pokemon is concerned. I have 2 Targets, 2 Kohl's, 3 Walmarts, 2 Dick's, I don't know, 100 CVS's, $50 Generals. Like, there's stuff everywhere. But you know what? You probably do too. And unless you live out in the middle of nowhere, then you probably don't. But you can find it. And I hear a lot of people that are always saying, I can't find Pokemon. It's never in stock, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? There are people out there like me that are going out and we're just doing the work. And it's kind of hard for me to feel bad about getting, a little Stunfisk ultra rare. Yeah, a little Stunfisk. So, I mean, we're doing really good so far. That's 5 hits already. And not even an EX yet. Code card. There are a lot of people out there like me that are doing the work. It's hard for me to feel bad when I'm sitting here telling you how to get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you how to get it. It's just, are you going to do it better than I am? I don't know. And that's the trick, is there's people out there that just want it more than you do. And that's life. That is life. If somebody wants something more than you do and they put in the work more than you do, they deserve to get that stuff more than you do. And no one should feel bad for you. And I don't want this to sound like I'm scolding you, because I'm not. I'm trying to motivate you to get out there and do it so you can start save some money. It's not hard. It really isn't. We've been out, I mean, this channel is only, what, a couple months old? We haven't had, like, I wasn't doing this before. I wasn't out looking for product all the time before this channel existed. I was just working my 9 to 5 or whatever, my 7 to 5 in my case. And that was it. And I just enjoyed Pokemon at the same time. So I just put in a little bit of work, did some research, got a couple spreadsheets going on, figuring out tracking times. And now there's hardly a day that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that goes by that we aren't able to find product. And yeah, I mean, oh, there's a first EX, Registeel EX. So that's what I want this video to kind of get through to you, is you can find it. You absolutely can find it. Telling me you can't. Now look, if you don't have a car, sorry, okay, it's going to be a lot harder to take a bus around at certain times and blah, 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 blah. But most people that have access to the internet have these stores around them in some way, shape, or form. If you're out in the middle of nowhere and your store just doesn't get restocks, sorry, it is going to be a lot harder for you. But that's not the case most of the time. So I think a lot of people are also out there trying to make Pokemon seem like the bad guy because they're not doing something about your lack of effort to go out and get it. There's only so much they can do. What are they going to do? Tell people if they sell to scalpers, they're going to stop supplying them product? How does that help anybody? But I will tell you the difference between an ETB retail versus an ETB MSRP is a very large difference in dollars. So, and I hear people all the time, oh, I think I'm going to go, go buy an ETB off TCG. Oh, what do we got there? An IR Tangela. Pretty card. Snuck up on me. The art looks good. Maybe it's just my camera just looks real sick. Maybe that's what it is. But people say, oh, I'm going to go buy, an ETB for this much. And I'll be like, no, you're not. Don't do that. That's stupid. You're wasting your money. You're going to pay $120 on TCG Player for an ETB that costs $50 if you just put in a little bit of work. No, don't do that. I'll be mad at you if you do that. And as somebody who sells cards on TCG Player, look, buy cards off TCG Player all you want, right? Because, I mean, you're still going to have to go to a card shop to get those, and they're going to have a markup on it anyway. If there's a card you're looking for, sure, that makes sense. You're going to get the single for a good price, probably the best price you can. Or go to your card shop and, hang out with those guys. People at card shops are cool as shit. They're all cool. Every one of them that I've been to, they're all really nice. And we have like a ton of card shops around here. It's a lot. There's probably 8 of them within 10 miles of my house. Yeah, and there are 8 of them that would love to sell me an ETB for minimum $80. Some more, some less. I ain't mad at them for that. They got to pay their bills, right? But, oh, what do we got there? A Slurpuff IR. That's a little cutie. That's a little cutie with a sugar problem for sure. Anything behind it? Nope. Go card. But yeah, and I don't blame the card shops, because if I was a card shop and trying to stay in business and trying to keep the lights on, I have to sell them for more. But the people they're selling them to are you. So Think about it. And trust me, I've thought about this. I'm a YouTube channel. I'm sitting here, you know, potentially hurting card shops. Not really. You know, there's always going to be people that go to the card shops. They offer a lot more than just selling cards. They sell singles. That's where they make most of their money, is off the singles. They don't, most of them don't get a lot of distribution. At least not the ones around me. Like I can hardly ever find Pokemon at the card shops around me. I never have it. So you go there because they have a community. I see something back there. What do we got? Are we good? Slow it down a little bit. Nope, that looks like it's in the wrong slot to be good. Togedemaru EX. But they're great people in there. They're great people, and a lot of them run like tournaments and stuff like that. So if you want to support them in that way, if you want to buy the ETBs from them because you want to support them because they're great people, do it. Do it. But don't think that you're like on some high horse because you're doing it. Because realistically, you're just paying more money for an ETB. Ooh, a Scrafty, Mega Scrafty EX, Master Attack Rare. I gotta say, like these 3 ETBs, I've got a stack of hits. I got a stack of hits over here. And I've made a lot of friends in card shops. Mostly because I've spent thousands of dollars at card shops, thousands and thousands of dollars at card shops. And I wouldn't say mostly. I'm sure they'd still be friends if I didn't spend that much money. But keep in mind, they got to keep the lights on. They're not doing it because they're bad people. They're doing it because they're running a business. They're running their dream, you know? So if you want to support them for that, do it. Support them by all means. If you're on a budget, probably do what I'm talking about here. What we got here? A Mega Meganium EX. Ultra rare. Not ultra rare. Why did I say ultra rare? EX, Mega Meganium. Come on, focus. There you go. I mean, dang, I flew through those packs faster than, holy crap, last pack. So long story short, just go do a road trip. Go do a road trip. Go hit all your Targets, Dick's, Best Buys, whatever, and find out when they restock. Best Buy is a lot more predictable, but everything else, once you learn it, you're getting everything you need for MSRP, and you don't feel so bad when you don't get a Giga card out of an ETB. But that's all I got for you today. Stick around. I got a ton more ETBs, a ton more videos planned. If you haven't seen the last video yet, the 100 pack opening, you need to go check that out now. I'll see you next time. Peace.